everybody, it's Crystal Lee again, and in today's video we will be talking about why we decided to make our own website and how that might be helpful to keep your guests informed for your very own fairy tale wedding cruise. First off, I know a lot of your guests might not be heavy on tech, but for those who are, it is nice to be able to see information about the bride and groom online. Everyone should have access to the internet in this day and age, but for those who don't, you can always let them know they can connect to a guest Wi-Fi.
Wiffy or wifey? Well, it's either wiffle ball or an arranged marriage game.
Actually, it's pronounced as Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And Wi-Fi is the internet, which is an online community where human beings can go to shop and visit websites and find information such as details about your upcoming wedding.
That sounds fun and expensive and stuff.
Well, anyways, when my spouse and I were first deciding to create a website, we thought it was going to be a lot of hard work, but the wedding templates provided make it pretty easy to do. If you want to create a basic website, they are free and there are a lot of options to choose from, with popular sites such as The Knot, Joy, Minted, Zola, and so much more. Because, let's face it, there is only so much information you can include on a wedding invitation, so it's also a good idea to put the website link somewhere on the invitation itself. No matter which platform you choose, I'm sure the website will come out great, because it all comes down to personal preference, so what I suggest is going through each website and finding out what will work best for you. For our wedding, we use Zola, because personally, we like their layouts and templates the best. On our website, the first page included a little background history about the two of us and how we first met. I know your guests will already know how you met, but in my opinion, I think it's fun to read about. The next page is pretty important because here is where we listed our itinerary for our wedding cruise. I know our guests really appreciated this because it really gave them a good idea of what they needed to bring with them, as well as what more or less was going to happen each day. We also included some background history about the ports we're going to visit and what type of things you can do. I know guests can find this type of information on the Disney Cruise Line page, but we figured let's make things as simple as possible for our guests so that way they would have everything they need in one place. A lot of guests asked about a wedding registry, so we made sure to include one page on that too, with items that we wanted for our trip, such as gift cards and household appliances for our future home. The next page we included, we called it Past to Present, and this was a page that showed pictures of us now from going back to when we were younger and just first started dating. This is something that you don't need to include, but we wanted to share some of our favorite memories with families and friends to see. Not sure about you and your guests, but everyone was first-time cruisers and had never been to Nassau or Castaway Cay, so we made a list of all the excursions and activities they could do and explained what each excursion would entail if they chose to do that as an activity. On our last page, we created a fact section because we were anticipating getting a lot of the same general questions being asked to us over and over again. With working a full-time job and having a busy life, it can make it really stressful at times when you have to keep giving the same answers over and over again. But with this method, it makes it a lot easier because you can just redirect your guests to your website. I know that probably sounds a little harsh to tell people, but trust me, you will get a lot of questions when planning a destination wedding, so the website will be your friend and it will help you out a ton. This is what we did for our wedding website, and I just wanted to share that with everyone because personally, I think this is one of the best things you can do to provide information to all of your guests. Well, remember, my name is Crystal, and I'm here to help you get your wedding plans on cruise control. We'll see you real soon, pal!